Hello everyone. India's 75th Independence Day is approaching, and on this auspicious day, we are here with a very new project in which we will create Indian tricolor flag in Artist Lab. Yes, you heard it right. Indian tricolor flag in Artist Lab. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Let me show you what we will create at the end of this video session. Okay, so we will be creating an Indian flag, Indian tricolor flag in Artist Lab in today's session. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Open a new project in Artist Lab and start with me. So here I have a new project in Artist Lab. So what we will have to do? We want to create a tricolor flag, right? Something like this, which means a saffron line and then white and then green. On middle, we want chakra and then the standing bone. Okay, so this is how we want our flag to look like. Okay, so what we will have to do first, we will create this saffron part. Okay, so we want a tricolor flag, something like this to be created. Okay, so if we want a tricolor flag, something like this to be created, first thing what we will have to do, we will have to draw. We will have to start drawing. The artist goes straight. Okay, the artist goes straight. Now when it wants to draw a filled line, what we will have to do, filled portion or a filled rectangle, the artist will actually take a 90-degree turn. Okay, the artist was going in this direction, it was drawing in a straight direction, but now we want it to take a slight 90-degree turn. So it will take a 90-degree turn, something like this. So at the end of this corner, my artist will actually look in this direction. Okay, when it is looking in this direction, we will not jump, or we will not give the command to artist to move forward a lot. This artist will just move 2 pixels, or maybe the pixels which is the width of my brush. Okay, so say for example, it is moving 2 pixels till here, and then again it takes a 90-degree turn. So my artist first goes in this direction, it draws a line, it takes a 90-degree turn. We give the command to draw a very small line, a very small thin line that would be equal to my width of my line which we had drawn. And then again take a 90-degree turn, and then again draw line in this direction. Same steps we will repeat. The artist will again take a 90-degree turn in this direction, move say 2 pixels forward, and then again take a 90-degree turn and move forward. So these steps we will repeat multiple times, and this is how we will be able to create this one portion of my flag. So first thing what I will do, I would like this artist to position at a proper place. When we are starting the flag, I do not want my flag to be started to be drawn from here. I want it to be started to be drawn from somewhere, maybe here. So I will make it jump. We will take this command, jump to and over and down. So I will just guess maybe 100 and 100. Is it okay? Yes, 100 looks good to me. If my flag is starting from this location, this should be good enough. Next, what do I want? Next, I want to take a color. This is the first color of my Indian flag. It is saffron. So we will take saffron color, and then we will give the command to move forward. Say for example, 200 pixels. Yes, so it has drawn a 200 pixels line. What next? As we had seen here, now next we need to give the command to turn 90 degrees. Okay, so that we can give a filled color to my Indian flag. So it will take a 90 degrees turn. I will again go to action and will take a 90 degrees turn. Okay, so my artist has actually taken a 90 degree turn. But if you see, it is at the beginning. I will have to make it move forward, say for example 1 or 2 pixels, so that it comes to the another edge of the line. So very thin line it is. So probably 2 pixels. Now it is at the end. Okay, so the artist is at the other end of this line. Again, we will give the command to turn right 90 degrees. Okay, and then again move forward 200 pixels. Okay, so we have another line drawn. Let me see if I give 3, will it work? Yes, 3 also looks good to me. So we can probably give here move forward by 3 pixels. You can also try it out what is working well for you guys. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 line. Same steps we will have to again repeat. So here, instead of turning right, the artist will have to take a left 90-degree turn because it is on the other side of the line. So it will have to take a 90-degree turn towards left hand side. Then again move forward 3 pixels. Again take a left 90-degree turn. We will change it. Okay, and then again move forward 200 pixels. Okay, so it has actually created a complete full-filled square, but it is a very thin line. Now, what do I want? Sorry, my pardon. It has actually created a thin rectangle putty for my saffron flag. Now, what do I want? I want the same instructions where it is taking a right turn, moving forward 3 pixels just to come to the edge of my line, and then again taking a right turn and then moving forward. So means this entire instruction, I want to repeat multiple times so that I get a little thicker border. So we will go to loop and we will use this repeat command. We will repeat it. Say for example, I will try 10 times. Yes, 10 times looks good to me. 10 times is good enough. Okay, so what next we want? Next we want a white putty, like the second part of the flag, which is white in color. So we will set the color to white now. White. And what I will do, I will repeat all these instructions again for white. Let's see if it works. Yes, it seems to be working fine. Now what next? Why I repeated the same instructions? Because in first part also, we just created a saffron rectangle. Next also, I wanted to create a rectangle, but instead of saffron, it is going to be white color. So for this, I have already set the color to white. Now what next? I believe you guys have already guessed it. We will set the color to green and we will create a green rectangle, which is the bottom part of my tricolor flag, my Indian tricolor flag. Okay, we'll repeat it 10 times again, the same commands. Okay, and we have the tricolor in front of us. One thing I just want this entire tricolor flag to move a little bit up. So what I will do, you remember that was my first command, jump to 100 over 100 down. So instead of 100 down, I will say 50 down. Yes, looks in a better position. Next, we want to create the pole on which my tricolor flag is standing high. Okay, so probably from here, we will create the pole. So this position, starting position is actually 100 over and 50 down. I will jump the artist to the same position. So one change I will do, instead of 150, will make it, say for example, 95 and 45. Okay, because from here we will start the pole. So for starting the pole, we will do a trick. First, we will go to brushes and we will take the color. In this, I could not find, any good brown color to give it to pole. So we will also learn a new thing here. We will go to brushes and we will pick this set color RGB. What is this RGB? So actually in computer, all the colors are mixed up or are being made up of 3 colors: red, green, and blue. Okay, so all the colors in computer science are made up of these 3 primary colors, computer primary colors, I would say, red, green, and blue. And now what do I want? I want to create a brown shade. So what we will do? We will have to change these numbers. These numbers can vary from 0 to 255. So how do I know that which color I will have to give so that I get a brown color shade? So for this, I will go to internet, to Google, and I will type RGB color codes. When I type RGB color codes, you will see that rapid tables. If you go down to this rapid tables, you can see all the color combinations are given here. And there is a color code chart as well. You can actually pick this brown color from here. You will come to know how will it look like. See, this is the brown color. If you mouse over it, you will come to know that this is the brown color that we will be making. So this brown color has got red component of 102, green 51, and blue 0. So do you see here red, green, and blue? Notice it when I mouse over on brown. 102, 51, and 0. I will go back to my project. 102, 51, and 0. These are the colors that I will put up. Color shades that I will put up. 51 and 0. Okay. Next, what do I want? Next, I want to create a pole. So for this, definitely, I will have to create a standing line for which the command is move forward. So we will go to actions and we will move forward it, say for example, 300 pixels. But the artist is going in this direction. We want a standing pole. So before that, it will have to take a turn. So before moving, it will have to take a turn, right? 90 degrees. We have the standing pole. Maybe I can make it 350. That will look better. So we have the tricolor flag. It's a standing pole. What is remaining? Very important part. The middle part, chakra, is remaining. So now we are going to code for the chakra. So chakras looks something like this, right? This is chakra. So first thing, we will have to create a circle. We know how to create a circle. We will do it. But how do we create these 24 lines? So for creating this 24 lines, first thing, my artist will jump to the center position of the circle. Once it jumps to the center position of the circle, what we will do, it moves to the radius, comes back, it takes a turn. How many degrees turn it will take? That we will have to see. How many lines this chakra do have? This chakra has got 24 lines. So if we want 24 lines equally distributed over a circle, okay, so how many degrees this artist should actually take a turn? You remember the magic number? Our magic number for geometry is 360. Yes, it is 360. So what we will do, 360 divided by 24. Why 24? Because I want 24 lines. Okay, so 360 divided by 24 comes to 15. Yes, so it means my artist should take a 15 degrees turn. So how the logic is coming up? First, my artist jumps to the center position. It moves forward by the radius, comes back by the radius. Okay, so basically it created a line but comes back to the same position. Takes a 15-degree turn, again moves up, comes down. 15 degrees turn, moves forward, backward. Again 50 degrees turn, move forward and backward. So let's see it. Okay, so first thing, I will have to jump it somewhere here. How do I jump it to the center position? See, the artist initial position is 150. So it means this is 100, this is 50. And this line we are drawing is of 200. It means my center position of x-axis is 200. Okay, so my center position is 200. So I will make this artist jump to, first thing, my x is 200. And my y, I will guess a little bit. So I will probably first try 100. Where is it coming? No, 200. No. So maybe I will try 160. A little higher. So 140 looks better. We will try with 140 and see how does it go. Next, we want to create a circle that should be blue in color. So I will go to brushes and take a color. So blue should be available here. So I will directly use the blue which is available here. Yes, you can also use the RGB if you want. And now let's create a circle. So to create a circle, go to functions and we can directly take this function. It is a function. It is a reusable function which you keep on using again and again. Okay, I have a video where I have also shown you how do we create our own function. If you want, you can take a look here. But after completing this, okay. So draw a circle. What should be the radius of it? Before that, you see this dot is coming very thick. So I will go to brush and I will set the width to a little lower, maybe 1. Okay. 1 is okay. Now what should be the radius? Go to maths and we will again do a little bit of guesswork here. I will try 30. Okay, 30 looks okay, but it is going in this direction while I want it to be in the middle. So let's fix it. First thing, it is 145 down. I will make it 142, 141, 140. Yes, 140 looks perfect. It is covering the entire white part. Now I want it to move a little bit towards left. So instead of 200, what I will do, probably I will make it 180, 170. Yes, 170 looks good. You can also try out, you will have to basically trial and error and see which position you will be able to put your put the circle in the center. So it is a little bit of trial and error work, but it works. Okay, so we have drawn a circle. What next? I want this to come to the center of this circle. So again, my jump command. This is my jump command, and now instead of 170, probably I will say 200 now. And instead of 140, we'll say 145. Looks good to me. Now we will start our logic to create my 24 lines inside the circle. So what is the logic? Move forward, move backward, take a 15 degrees turn, again move forward, backward, and this all needs to be repeated. How many times? 365 divided by 15, that is 24 times. So we will go to actions, move forward. We will see what is the radius. If I try 30, is it okay? Maybe 27 I will try. Okay, 27 looks okay, but we will see later if we will have to change these numbers. So move forward 27, then again move backward by 27. So it comes back to the original position. Take a turn. Now here you can take any turn, right or left. Anything should be okay. Take a 15 degrees turn and repeat this command. Forward, backward, turn. Forward, backward, turn. How many times? You know it now. 24 times. So I will go to loops. And I will repeat all these commands 24 times. Okay, we have our chakra ready, but it is a little displaced. So not to worry, we will fix it by this. So instead of 145, I'll make it 140. Yes, and 140 works perfectly fine. We have our tricolor Indian flag ready. We draw it, we code it in Artist Lab. One thing I will just want my artist to move or jump to 00 so that I can see my tricolor flag properly. So I am moving it or jumping it to 00. So here we have our tricolor flag drawn or coded in Artist Lab. Try it out and let me know how do you like it. Tell me in comments. See you soon. Bye-bye.